Adam Silver says they found additional information on Ja Morant
Oh
and
Lord,
what's going on with all the stuff.
additional.
Yeah, that's just all he says. We found
Look at Damo.
additional.
What's my take gonna be today?
Look, let me let me play the clip because this is his thing is I just don't want to take away from the NBA Finals, but yeah,
what discipline is appropriate if that's the case. Um, we look at both the history of prior acts, but then we look at the individual player's history as well. And so that and the seriousness, of course, of the conduct. So those are all things that get factored. It's not an exact science.
he be stuttering a lot.
To judgment at the end of the day,
Stop.
part of me and my
I
colleagues.
can talk like Joe Biden.
In terms of the timing, we've uncovered a fair amount of additional information. I think since I was still asked about the situation, I would say we probably could have brought it to now, but we made the decision, and I believe the Players Association agrees with us that it would be unfair to these players and these teams in the middle of the series to announce the results of that investigation. And given that we're, of course, in the off season, he has now been suspended by the Memphis Grizzlies indefinitely, and so nothing would have changed anyway in the next few weeks. It seemed better to park that at the moment, at least any public announcement. And my sense now is that shortly after the conclusion of the finals.
It was Mike Malone, bro. It was Mike Malone who was bitching. Why don't y'all want to talk about us? Adam brought to the table. Yo, do we release this news now? No, not during the finals. They need to talk about us. It was Mike Malone, bro.
What if they come out and be like, this nigga Ja is a neighborhood crip? No cap.
Hey, it's one or two things that's about to come out because we did see Ja had, I don't know, as a public defender, I do know these things. Ja has unfollowed the friend group or the association that he's been hanging with, has been associated with all the guns and the pictures and the go. Basically, all the things that people have been deeming bad behavior. He kind of distanced himself, or at least distancing himself on social media from those people by unfollowing them, untagging them from shit, things like that. So from this investigation, from what I'm hearing, one or two things can be very true. One, they could have found out what I've been saying this entire time. Ja is really a knucklehead, and Ja has done a lot of dumb shit, and this isn't him trying to act like a tough guy or act like a thug. This nigga is just dumb, and this nigga does dumb shit, and he's actually like that. That could be one. That could be one, and I've been saying that. And I'm not saying that makes it right or wrong. I'm just saying to people, oh, he's just out here playing pretend that you $200 million man playing pretend. No, this nigga grew up acting a certain way, doing a certain thing, and he's continuing to do it because he's young. That's one. Or two, they found out this nigga ain't do nothing but post those two posts and really has just been enjoying his life, living life. And it's been people he's associated with that's really been doing a lot of dumb shit that he's been getting in trouble with, or that's how they spun it. So he's just going to take whatever suspension or whatever, and it's really a matter of, okay, it was his friend group, he's distancing himself from his friend group, that should clean up his act. Those are the two things I figure is going on. Now what do I think it is? I gotta talk to my client, and then I'll be back with that.
Nah, he's cooked.
That nigga's a thug.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
No, but I'm just saying, if he wasn't cooked, it could have just been an easily, oh yeah, Ja, he's not gonna be suspended. Let's move on. Let's talk about the NBA Finals.
I don't think
to say that. Yeah, we'll park it for now and save the conclusion till after the finals. That's a red flag, bro.
That's not. I don't know, because they could have came out. If they come out and be like, yeah, we found out he really ain't did nothing for real. And yeah, he's okay.
They said more evidence. They said they found
no, they found additional information with what's going on. That's not more evidence. That could be evidence helping him. That could be evidence against him. We don't know what they found. They just had additional information. Like I said, they could have found out that it was the friend group or the friends doing a lot of the dumb shit. So we don't know what the additional information is. I heard that. How you said it at first, I was like, oh man, he cooked. Listen to him say it, I felt a bit more optimistic. When I was watching, it's like, okay, they know some more shit. They're not telling us. But whether it was a 50-game suspension or no suspension, releasing the information on Ja Morant anything like that while the finals is going on, you're going to take attention away from the finals. Because if you say there's nothing wrong, you know for a fact people are going to make the headlines and have the conversation that you're caping for Ja, and they're going to pull out all this other shit about how he is wrong. And if you're coming out saying that he is wrong, we found more shit. People are going to be labeling him the next Gilbert Arenas, a thug, XYZ. So there's no winning posting or talking about anything when it comes to John Morant right now if you're worried about the finals.
Damn, the niggas a thug.
He might be a thug.